Shedeur Sanders, NFL Draft Snub and Tom Brady comparisons. Imagine this, you're in the hot seat for your dream job, and suddenly, your phone starts buzzing. It's a nightmare, right? You know you should have silenced it, but now you're faced with a split-second decision. Do you ignore it? Send it to voicemail? Or, heaven forbid, answer it? Most of us would instinctively know to turn it off, apologize, and hope that this little blunder doesn't ruin your chances with the person sitting across from you. Now, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders, who found himself in a similar predicament during a crucial interview with an NFL team's head coach. Picture this, as they were discussing his future, his phone rang. Instead of quickly silencing it, he answered and jumped on a FaceTime call with a friend, chatting away as if he were at a coffee shop. You can only imagine the head coach's horror. There was no way he was going to hire a 23-year-old who displayed such a casual attitude in a high-stakes situation. This interview was a pivotal moment for Sanders, who was projected to be a top 3 pick in the NFL draft, potentially landing a lucrative 4-year contract worth $44 million. But instead, his entitled antics led to a shocking drop, and he was ultimately selected 144th by the Cleveland Browns. His first professional contract shrank to a mere $1 million per season, a far cry from what he had hoped for. For 3 long days, Sanders sat anxiously waiting for his name to be called, with the entire nation glued to their screens, captivated by his growing embarrassment. The NFL draft, a true spectacle in America, had everyone talking, and as the minutes ticked by, the scrutiny on Sanders intensified. Even former President Donald Trump chimed in, questioning, what is wrong with NFL owners, are they stupid? Some argue that Sanders was always overhyped, thanks to his father, Deion Sanders, a legendary NFL player turned college coach, who may have exaggerated his son's potential. The media, eager to latch onto a story, amplified this narrative until scouts took a closer look and found that Sanders might not be as exceptional as advertised. After all, he came with the baggage of having an overbearing sports parent, which didn't help his case. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith weighed in, defending Sanders. What has Shedeur Sanders done? He's not causing trouble off the field. He's not being irresponsible. He puts in the work. Some of those owners should be ashamed of themselves for what they did to him because they were really targeting primetime Deion Sanders. Deion, a Hall of Fame cornerback, is known for his larger-than-life persona and incredible athletic achievements, including being the only athlete to play in both a World Series and a Super Bowl. His flamboyant style has certainly made waves at the University of Colorado, where he coaches his son, but it has also drawn criticism. As for Shedeur, aside from a misguided attempt to launch a rap career in college, he hasn't stirred up much controversy. He does come off as cocky, but let's be honest, a little arrogance is often necessary for a quarterback. In a position that demands supreme self-confidence, he managed to keep his cool even during the most humiliating moments, including a prank call that added to his draft woes. What seems to have hurt his chances the most was his decision to tank pre-draft interviews with teams he deemed beneath him. This behavior led some to speculate that frustrated team owners colluded to teach him a lesson in humility. Accusations of racism also surfaced, suggesting that some owners struggle with black athletes asserting their independence. Others point to his refusal to participate in traditional showcases like the East-West Bowl or the Combine, where draftees demonstrate their skills. Typically, only the most elite prospects skip these events, and despite his father's grand claims, Sanders hasn't proven himself at that level. Let's not forget Tom Brady, who was famously picked 199th in the 2000 draft and went on to become the greatest quarterback of all time. His story is often referenced when discussing whether Sanders can bounce back from this setback. Interestingly, in his late teens, Sanders even trained alongside Brady, who later signed him to an endorsement deal. Now, Brady is a part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, a team that passed on 7 opportunities to draft Sanders. That speaks volumes.